It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Little Caesars Arena. Tonight, the Detroit Pistons playing host to the LA Clippers. The opening tip to the Pistons, and we're underway at Little Caesars Arena. Driving right to the basket. Gets a shot up off the mark. Leonard, deep right corner. George to Leonard. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To Drummond. Blake Griffin against Paul George. Not that time.
Hey, lock up.
George, his first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Dwayne Casey needs a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Jackson to Griffin. Look out. Blake Griffin missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Leonard. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that three.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Kennard to Jackson. Here's a chance from long range. Defense was ready. Reggie Jackson unable to hit. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Changes coming from both sides right now. Rose on the drive, but it won't go down.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Leonard had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Drummond to Griffin. 4-3. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. To Paul George. Blake Griffin with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To George. LA with 4 to shoot. Paul George to Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebound Drummond. To Rose. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Second and 3 is good. Knocks down all 3 at the line.
Oh, yeah, come right back to you.
Rises for the slam. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
George. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Derrick Rose. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Goes to the left side. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. The first quarter's complete. It's been all Clippers so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. LA Clippers with the basketball. Paul George fires. Rebound to Detroit. Takes stock of the floor. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Beverly into the front court. Up a dozen. Patrick Beverly. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Oh, whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Jackson. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Pass stolen by Detroit. From the painted area, won't go down. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Kicks it outside to Reggie Jackson. Kawhi Leonard rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
George, no good. And a throwdown.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Beverly into the front court. His guys leading by 14. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Drummond. Not that time. Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Andre Drummond Huge block. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons. Markieff Morris with a piece. George here against Morris. To Leonard. Not done yet. And a putback slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Number 25, Derrick Rose.
Leonard. Swallowed up by Drummond. To Luke Kennard.
2 minutes.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Kennard to Drummond. And throws it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Williams into the front court. They lead it by 14. To Leonard. Beyond the arc for three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
It's LA Clippers ball. Paul George. Scores from the post. Whistle stops play, and we'll get a timeout here for Detroit as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Clippers have got it. Patrick Beverly. He's 2 for 2 now.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Number 0, Andre Drummond.
Beverly into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Nothing going here on that drive. George to Leonard. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Leonard. No good. That's great defense. Griffin. Nice pass to set things up. Derrick Rose. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Clippers, number 20.
George hits the three-pointer.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Deep three at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Patrick Beverly, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Defense, making the ball carrier work. Jackson to Griffin. Can't connect. And it's Zubac with the rebound. George. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Jackson to Drummond. Won't go. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Leonard buries it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now the Pistons going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Jackson for three, and it's Leonard there to clear the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Jackson